Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do a quick video on the importance of market and the impact that'll make on some of the decision makings and strategies in your junk removal business. So, with market, a lot of times when you're trying to figure out the best strategy for your business, it's really going to come down to your market. So, a strategy that might work for somebody in Cincinnati will not necessarily work for someone in San Francisco. Okay? So we see this a lot where people are told by others in the same industry but in different markets, oh yeah, well I do this successfully, so you should do that. Try Yelp. Try these things, right? It is not that cut and dry, okay? So when you're factoring in decisions and strategies for your business and junk removal, you really need to understand your market and what works in it, all right? Facebook ads, for instance. We've ran markets in the Midwest, Chicago, a couple areas in Kentucky, Cincinnati, which I just named, where Facebook has worked really well. All right, very low cost per lead, a lot of engagements, actually good job opportunities instead of what you might get in some other markets on Facebook where you have people shopping constantly. All right, some of those markets are actually really good for Facebook, right? Yet, if I were to run the same exact Facebook ad and utilize that same strategy here in Maryland, it would flop. Nowhere near the same costs, nowhere near the same type of opportunities coming in. So your market is a major deciding factor in the strategy that you're going to utilize. SEO. So let's say that you're one of the only junk removal companies in town. Well, you're going to get a lot more organic opportunities because you don't have nearly as much competition. If you're in an area with enough demand below competition, you're going to get organic opportunities a lot faster than, say, somebody who just started SEO in Brooklyn, New York. Might be demand in Brooklyn, but there's a whole lot of competition. All right? So it really comes down to market and understanding your market and what works best in it. And there's probably going to be a little bit of trial and error along the way. Google ads are not alone either. They are also affected by market. So some markets have a lower CPC, right? Others have a much higher CPC. Some markets have less competition. Others have more. So you really need to understand where you are in your market and what makes the most sense based on that knowledge that you've gained. All right. And I think that's where we really have been able to leverage our knowledge, is because at this point, we've pretty much been in every major market there is in the U.S. We've been in major markets in Canada and a lot of smaller markets as well. So at this point, most of the time, if I'm on a call with someone about their market, I've already been in it, or I'm currently running some sort of ad inside of that market. So I have an idea of what works, and I can leverage that knowledge and then give it off to them to help out a bit. You know, it's very hard if you're new or you don't really understand your market yet to have that same knowledge because you haven't really spent any money, you haven't really gotten any market research. So I mainly make this point because I spend some time in the forums, just, sometime I'm in there kind of reading around what people are posting, and it seems a lot of people are using others' experiences and hoping that they'll get the same results based off that, yet they're nowhere near each other. One might be on the other side of the U.S., one on the East Coast, one on the West, and you just can't do that because their market's going to be completely different than yours. So hopefully this gives you guys a level of understanding when it comes to market. Keep in mind, again, whether it's Facebook, Google, SEO, anything, even other things like yard signs, truck wraps, anything organic. Some things are just going to work better in one market compared to the next. And it's your job to do enough market research or trial and error to figure out what makes the most sense for your business. And then once you have that knowledge, double down on it and use it to grow your business and take advantage of it.